In this lesson, I'll show you how to apply slope, midpoint, and length to solve problems. This is question number 2. The question reads, the vertices of the triangle A, B, and C are the coordinates written here. Determine whether ABC is a right triangle. Also, show that the median from the right angle of the triangle is half as long as the hypotenuse. We'll start with question A, where we determine whether it's a right angle. Now, to do that, what we have to do is find out if the slope of BC is the negative reciprocal of the slope CA. Because only when the slope is the negative reciprocal is when it's at a 90-degree angle. And by definition, that's a right angle triangle. So let's find out what the slope of BC is, and I'm expecting a slope that is negative because it is going downwards. The slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 is negative 3 minus negative 1, and x2 is 1 minus negative 3. Minus 3 plus 1, two negatives side by side is plus, is negative 2. 1 minus minus 3, or 1 plus 3 is 4. This gives us negative 1 over 2. That's the slope of BC. Now I'm going to find the slope of CA. My y2 this time is 5 minus negative 3. That's positive 8. And x2 is 5 minus 1, 4. So we have 8 over 4 is equal to positive 2. Now taking the negative reciprocal of negative 1 over 2 means we flip this, becomes 2 over negative 1, and remember we switch the sign, so it becomes 2 over 1, which is equal to 2. Therefore, this is a right triangle. In question B, they ask, show that the median from the right angle, so the median is the line that extends from the vertex C to the midway point of BA, is half as long as the hypotenuse. This means that we need to find the length of the hypotenuse, and we need to find the length of the median along with the midpoint between A and B. We'll start with the easier of the two by finding the length of the hypotenuse. We can use the Pythagorean theorem to do that. To do that, we'll use the distance formula, which looks like this, where distance is the square root of x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1 squared. The distance from here to here will therefore be 5 minus negative 3 squared plus y2 is 5 minus negative 1. This is being squared. We have 5 minus minus 3, 8 to the power of 2, plus 6 to the power of 2. 8 to the power of 2, 64, plus 36 is 100. The square root of 100 is equal to 10. That's the distance from A to B. We also need to find its midpoint. The midpoint formula is the following. x2 plus x1, we take the averages of the x's. y2 plus y1, and we do the same thing for the y's. We have 5 plus negative 3 over 2, and 5 plus negative 1. 5 plus minus 3 is equal to 2 over 2, and 5 plus minus 1 is 4 over 2, which means the coordinates are 1 and 2. That is right here. Therefore, our median will extend from the vertex over to here. I need to find out now the length of C to this point M. I can easily do that by counting the blocks. I have 1 unit, 2 units, 3, 4, 5. 5 is half of 10. And that proves part B, where we are expected to show that the median is half as long as the hypotenuse. And there you have it. That is how to apply slope, midpoint, and length to solve problems.